Hey, hey, good early day, and welcome to the Best Self community. We show up because it takes a village, and not just for kids. It takes a strong community to remind us where we're going, where we are, and what we're capable of becoming. And in this community, we level up daily. We level up mentally, physically, emotionally, intentionally. And today's topic is what's one habit that's quietly keeping you from your next level? I want to start off with a story. Picture me, a little kid. I'm sleeping on the top bunk. My my stepbrother, he's on the bottom bunk, snoring. I know he's asleep. The room's pitch black except for the little light, neon light glowing from my clock, from my alarm clock in the room. The whole house is quiet. Now every now and then I hear a pop. I hear the furnace kick on and off, and those little creaks that pop in the house. I don't know where they come from, but sometimes the house could be creaky, so that it makes that noise, you know, and everybody else in the house I could tell is asleep. Now to this day, I still don't know what those noises are, but I remember them. But I'm awake. It's 1 o'clock. I'm still awake. It's 2 o'clock. I'm still awake. It's 3 o'clock, and my mind is racing. The crazy part is I got school in just a few hours. Then I spend the rest of the day trying to stay awake in class, sleepy as heck, falling asleep at the desk. Looking back, I don't even know where that habit came from. My parents would tell me, go to bed, go to sleep, but they couldn't make me actually do it. That part, it was up to me. So fast forward to today, I'm a grown man, I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur, and somewhere along the way, that same habit followed me into adulthood. Then I started thinking about the messages I grew up with hearing, during them get rich or dying eras. It seemed like everybody was saying you could sleep when you're dead. It sounded tough, it sounded ambitious, it sounded like a price of success. Maybe that's what influenced me. Maybe it didn't. Honestly, I don't know. But what I do know is that habit no longer serves the life I'm trying to build. Uh, a lot of days I don't have the momentum I wanted because the choices I made the night before. I'm trying to catch up before the day got started, and then it hit me. What if the things that I've been calling freedom has actually been keeping me stuck? Because real freedom isn't doing whatever we feel like doing. Real freedom is creating habits that move us closer to the life we say we want. The life we're living today is often the results of the habits we practiced yesterday. So that made me ask a harder question. What's one habit that quietly keeps me from being or taking me to the next level? Because maybe for me, it's staying up too late. Maybe it's for you, it's something completely different. Maybe it's eating foods that don't fuel your body. Maybe it's procrastination. Maybe it's spending money instead of investing in it. Maybe it's scrolling on your phone for hours. Maybe it's saying yes to everybody else and later to yourself. Whatever it is, just be honest because honesty is where free transformation begins. Don't try to fix your whole life today, but just pick one habit, just one. Master that one, then move to the next. So today's questions are, you can answer this in the comment section on the replay, or you can write in your journal if it's too personal. That's fine. Just let me know in the comment section that you did it. What's one habit that no longer serves the life that you say you want? What's one habit that no longer serves the life that you say that you want? Next question. Where do you think that habit came from? Where do you think that habit came from? Next question. Have you ever been have you been protecting that habit, or has that habit been controlling you? Have you been protecting that habit, or has that habit been controlling you? All right, and final question. If you change just that one habit, how different could your life look 1 year from today? If you change that habit, that one habit, how different could your life look 1 year from today? All right, so answer those questions. Whether you do it in the comment section or privately in your journal, just let me know that you did it. I'm holding you accountable. All right, so today's challenge today, write down 3 habits that no longer serve you. Just circle one. You don't have to be all three, just one. And commit to changing that one habit for the next 7 days. All right, that's the challenge. Commit to doing that one habit and changing it for 7 days. Find somebody you trust, maybe someone right here in the Best Self community, to become accountability partners. And you check in with each other, encourage each other because accountability helps. But remember, nobody can keep your promises for you. Nobody can keep your promises for you. All right, just like my parents couldn't keep promises, keep me from staying up late. They could tell me to go to bed, make sure I'm in the bed, but they couldn't make sure I was asleep. They didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we're responsible for ourselves. So it's like a addition to what we was talking about yesterday. It's a self audit. All right. So that's something that only you can do. All right. So yeah, I want to take this time in a moment to express gratitude as we continue the rest of the day. So whether you call it the higher power, God, the creator, source, universe, or by any other name, I just want to give thanks. I want to give thanks for another opportunity to grow. Thanks for revealing the habits that no longer serve us. Thank you for giving us the courage to change. Help us replace excuses over discipline, comfort over growth, and distractions with purpose. Maybe become stewards of our own time, our health, our minds, and the future. May we leave today more intentional than when we arrived. I want us to be more aware than yesterday and one step closer to become a version of our best selves. I say, amen. All right, so that's what we was talking about today. That habit, those habits that no longer serve us. Does anybody have want to chime in that's on the left and speak on it? That's your feedback.
Yeah, I would say definitely mine is has been for years procrastination.
I think that's a lot of people. So I want to thank you for sharing that. I think it's a lot of shit. It's
Yep.
mine too.
Yep.
Yep. And what's one thing you can do to not procrastinate? You think just off the top of your head?
Mm. Maybe but start getting up earlier and um just kind of outline my day and just, commit to sticking to that.
Yeah, I like where you're going with that. That's
Yep.
some. That's some. Mm-hmm.
Get a start on earlier on the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Yeah,
think
for
when you
me,
get
go
started
ahead.
late, then it's like you're trying to cram all that stuff in, and it's like you just run out of day and time.
Yeah, sound like we're in the same boat.
Yep,
Cause I'll
exactly.
be doing the same thing. Yeah, I'll be going to bed
Yep,
too late, then I'm rushing to get these labs started and yep, and get these intros punched up and stuff like that. So I'm personally committing to going to sleep at a decent hour and yeah, around 12 o'clock, I'm gonna definitely be winding it down instead of staying. I still have been staying up to like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and then waking up feeling rushed and tired, like I was saying, throughout the day.
right.
Yeah, so that's maybe we can hold each other accountable with that inside of here. Just switch it up. Yesterday, I did pretty good. Well, excuse me, last night. And the night before that, because Anastasia, she was she know I went to bed early, and yesterday I did it again. Went to bed early, and I felt a little better when I woke up, more refreshed. I What time did I get up today? Got up for like 7 ish. Yeah, and I was able to kind of, yeah, it felt better. I got more stuff accomplished,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, so that's something we definitely can work on together if you want to have be accountability partners inside of here,
Yep.
and we could
That'll work.
check on each other in about a week from now and see how that's working out. All right, cool.
Okay.
Anastasia, you got any feedback on that? What you wanna
But I
What's
want to
one
work
habit you
on
want to work on? Yeah,
fear.
fear.
Hmm.
Okay, you want to talk about it?
Um, it's just fear of the unknown, and then like I'm in foreign territory. One thing that I really don't. I mean, apparently, I can't keep saying I really don't know nobody because when I go to these events, a lot of people know me, and I do know people. But it's just like the fear of the unknown and just conquering my fear of being in a new environment and actually having confidence. I don't know because I don't walk around insecure, but it's just like a weird inner fear that I have walking around in an unfamiliar space. Like I'm not walking around scared and timid or whatever because I don't even walk around with guns like I used to. So it's just literally like an internal thing, like an internal, I don't know. It's something. It's something holding me back to get out and be more active. Um, and I can just really just take that one day at a time and just try to do more every day as far as like being out and actually communicating with people.
Okay.
It's weird because you've heard me on the phone while I'm out. So I talk to people while I'm out, but it's still like an internal thing. It's literally internal because on the physical you wouldn't even know I'm going through what I'm going through internally. Um
Yeah, I
so
understand.
it's like an internal voice within me that's kind of holding me back from doing certain things. But when I'm out and actually interacting with people, I seem perfectly fine and like I'm doing good. But it's just like an inner fear that I want to work on.
Yeah, I think I can relate to that too. Cause
Yep. Me too. Because I
hmm
tell you, um, when I first started doing, in the business that I do, it took me, they would call on me to do the presentation. And I'm going to be honest with you, it took me probably 6 months to a year before I really built my confidence up to do presentations. But what I found out was, I regretted the time that I spent not doing it because it was like I had to get out of my own way because of fear.
Mhm.
I was afraid being in front of people, stumbling over my words. Am
Mhm.
I going to do it perfect and everything like that? But I came to the realization, you got to stumble and make those mistakes first before, you know, um, it's perfected the way that you want it. So, my advice to you, just don't be hard on yourself. Just give it some time. Trust
Yeah,
me,
I
it
know I'm
takes
my worst
time.
critic. I'm literally
Right,
my worst critic because even like everything I do, I'll be like, "Oh, what? Like, are you serious?" Like, but I be peeping out the smallest details and the smallest things, and
mm-hmm.
everything that go on behind the scene. But so when I'm presented to somebody, they don't see what I've seen and what I've experienced. So in my head, I'm like,
Right, right,
oh my God, they see that line ain't straight, but they don't even see it.
right. Hey, and if you make a mistake, only you know and they don't know. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and I'm
saying?
such a perfectionist, so
Right, me
it's
too.
literally like fear that I built up within myself from just
Right,
yeah. I
over a
need to
period
get
of
over it.
time. Yeah, and you will. But to me, honestly, it takes time because trust me, I have been wanting to do it for a long time. But then one day I said, you know what? I'm just gonna jump in here and do it. I make mistakes.
Mhm.
Hey, so what? But now, when I do the presentation, they really like the way that I do it. So trust me, believe it can happen, but it took a while for me to get there. And I was shocked because when I do it now, they're like, we're gonna let Madonna do the presentation, and it's like I
Yeah, like they
really
be
honestly
looking for
I don't
you to
see
do
what
it.
they see, but over a period of time, I
Mhm.
guess, I got better each and every time that I did it. So I just said that to say that I can relate to that because I had fear, and just starting off doing that myself. But over a period of time, it smoothed itself out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how it was at the board meeting. They talking about some Anastasia come do this interview. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, we want you to talk, and I'm up there stumbling and everything. But then I had to realize that people need somebody that they relate to, that they can relate to. Not
Hmm.
everybody want a robotic person and
True. True.
Right.
you that
Right.
night
Just be
we was
yourself.
when
And
we was
people can
talking
Mhm.
feel
about
that.
how you was
Be
Right.
trying to
your authentic
revamp
self.
it, and I was saying like
Exactly.
I can relate more to a human, and like you up there smiling, laughing, giggling, like whatever happens during a human transaction, I can accept that versus somebody that's standing in front of me reading a script and they have
Hmm.
no human characteristics within themselves. Like they dead ass just reading from their script. They not smiling, they
Right.
not smirking, they not. I can't relate to them at all. Like I'm not listening to them. All I'm gonna hear is blah 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 blah, literally in my head. So yeah, I really am my biggest critique.
Right. And people feel people because when it comes to your heart, you
Mm-hmm.
know, that ain't no script and that ain't rehearsed. So people feel
Mm-hmm.
that when you feel, you speak from your heart, that goes a long way,
They do.
it really does.
Yeah. And to add on to that, we talked to that jazz musician at that event we was all at Saturday. At the end of the when everything was over with and we went and talked to him one on one. I don't know if you picked that up. He was saying how he felt like he did terrible. And
Uh-huh.
we talked about that too. How we are our own worst critic. Hell, this is what we doing right here. I'll be making so many mistakes, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? As long as the message get out. Like every day is something that I could have did way better. But I know in time it'll come off more polished. So I'm not even concerned with all that right now. If anything, it's just practice. So
Hmm.
yeah, just keep pushing forward and know that we support you whatever you're doing and everything will work out just fine. All right. So, hey, Tana, I know you came in on the tail end of this, but we was talking about habits, and we live by the way. It's on YouTube. Like it was going over one habit that we could tap into that's that can serve us better. Me, I'm working on my sleeping, going to sleep at a decent hour so I can get up and conquer the day and feel more rested. And we just committing to for at least a week, and then we're gonna do a audit to see what's if that habit that we're correcting is helping us and just doing a hard reset on things that serve us versus don't serve us. You can watch the replay to get the questions for the day. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. If you want to comment, you can on a habit that you want to either break or a new habit that you want to form that's going to take you to the next level. But
I'm
how you doing today? You doing all right? Go ahead.
good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm just out. I'm working on just getting my routine established and just really mostly being true to myself. Like what I had on my mind this morning was about like check who you trust, check who you loyal and what you loyal to and who you faithful. And just when things aren't servicing you. And I think as females, we always want to, look out for everybody and everything like that. But we really want to look out for them. We'll look out for ourselves first and take care of ourselves first. So that's what I had on my mind this morning, just within myself, just like check what you loyal to, check what you faithful to, check what you dedicated to and who you trust in or what you trust in, all of that kind of stuff. And for me, it's just about my routine and what do I need. So I've been in a state of observation of myself, and not really a state of judgment, but observation. So what am I
Mm-hmm.
I observe the situation that I'm played a role in, I acted in, and different things. And the observation is just so that I can come back. How can I do it better? It's not a judgment, like, oh, that was bad. That was this. It's more so a place of, does this work for me? How is this working for me? Does it serve me? This is kind of basically what
Hmm.
I, and then for the things that don't, start working on them to eliminate them
Right.
or adjust.
Thank you for.
You might just need to adjust.
Right. You might need to adjust. Appreciate you sharing that. You are in Florida, and we are. I'm jealous. But how's the weather down there?
Jealous because you could come see me.
Yeah, but I ain't there now. I'm working. I gotta stay here and make some money. But we
I'm
working on the plans.
working, so you could come help me because I'm trying to do my closet of the studio. I've been learning a little bit about voiceovers to do that. Yeah, you could come see me, make your hook your thing up from right here. We'll be here in
All
two
right,
hours.
that's what's up. All right, 2 hour flight. That's what's up. Let me see what it look like outside. How the weather out there down there?
Sun shining. It's the sunshine state.
Oh, yeah, it's looking good.
Y'all
Yeah,
remember I've been finding? I've been
yep.
finding.
Okay, your outdoor garden looking good too.
Yeah, look
What you growing? What you growing this year? Oh, what's that? A watermelon? What?
at
Not, what is that?
that. And then I got some okra. And then I got a watermelon right here. I got a
Yeah,
watermelon.
that's a watermelon.
Yeah, I gotta redo my strawberry bed. But yeah, this is moringa. I found the
Okay,
okra.
nice.
Um, this is a peach tree. I only got one peach. I gotta prune it. And this is
Okay,
barberry trees. This is a lime tree. I think that's a I forget what that. I think that's a tomato. We got rosemary, lavender. I got a bunch of different little stuff out of here. But and then we got
okay,
here, um, whatever citronella. We got this is mulberry.
It
So
sounds like your
okay.
backyard smells so good.
uh,
It sounds like it smells so good back there. That looks beautiful.
Yeah,
oh
it
thank
do.
you. Working. I'm
Yeah,
working.
it does.
I like it.
All
So
right. Yeah, I need some tips for real on how to
Yeah.
grow. Yeah, so maybe I could tap it to you later. Cause my garden is looking horrible over here. I do
yeah,
got a
oh
lemon tree and some kale growing, but they doing terrible. All right,
so
but let's
pick
huh?
it. You gotta pick it. Even if you're not gonna eat it, you gotta pick it when it grow to keep it growing.
Thank you for that. Cause I think that's where I've been messing up at. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right. So look, we need to keep it moving. I got some a client about to pop in at any minute. So let's go ahead and get this workout. Go ahead and stretch real quick.
Um,
I'm gonna do a quick stretch. All right, need my timer set because I don't know she could pop up at any minute. Okay, she said 25 more minutes, and now yeah, she should be so that should give us time enough to get this workout in real quick. She just text me, let me know 25 minutes. All right, so yeah, yep, stretch it out real quick. Stretch it out. All right, we're gonna do the cast. All right, let's do a couple of these. Chest area. Yep. Neck. Neck. All right. Cool. I think we're good to get started. Let's go ahead and set these timers. We're gonna do 30 seconds. Jumping jacks. Let's go. Here we go. 6. Ain't really gotta count it. We just count down on the timer. 10 more seconds. All right, there we go. Active rest for 10 seconds. It don't take a lot of space, y'all. This how you stay young and youthful. moving your body. All right, next, let's go ahead and do burpees. Get the hard stuff out the way. Jump, jump, jump. All right. Next is do skaters, 10-second active rest. As we get our heart rate up, do them skaters. Here we go. Touch your toe, touch your toe, touch your toe. All right. Active rest. All right, let's go ahead and do them jumps. High jumps. Boom. Oh, my back feels great. Boom. Do the best you can. All right, cool. And I think that's it. I was having back pains last week. I want to say this tuning fork has been helping me. It has a frequency of 128 hertz, and I was putting it on my back. I also wear a lot of linen. Linen meant the frequency of 5,000 hertz. That might have helped. I don't know. I've been eating. I fairly eat pretty good. Other than occasionally I go through a lot of pizza. And I've noticed when I do eat a lot of cheese, I start getting more mucusy. I wake up with more coal in my eye, and I try to cut back when I notice a whole lot of phlegm, a whole lot of coal in my eye continuously. All right, let's go ahead and stretch it out. 2 minute stretch. You can use me as a guide. Pretty much gonna do everything we stretched out in the beginning. I'm gonna start with the calves. You can use the wall. All right, get you a good stretch in. All right, we're gonna stretch out these legs. All right, one side, other side. You don't need a whole lot of space, y'all. You don't even need workout equipment. You don't need a gym membership. I think gyms is good for socializing. But other than that, it's stuff you can do your own in your house with what you got. And like Anastasia was saying, if you want weights, you can go and pick up like a jug of water or something. And hell, we got this thing called Marketplace where you can go and get weights for relatively cheap. I got a lot of these weights over here, believe it or not, that's laying on my floor right here for free or damn near free. So if you set the intention, you can have pretty much whatever you want. All right, so we stretch that out and the lower back. All right, let's go ahead and go upper body stretching. We're gonna do it behind the back. Put the hand in the smaller back and lean over. You should feel it right down in here, this area. All right, other side, same thing. Let's do a couple of these, stretch out that chest. Couple of these, stretch out that chest. Another way to stretch out the chest is go against something, a wall, something solid, and stretch it out individually like this. It's about keeping that movement. I feel like that's what aging is, y'all. When you feel uh and your body gets stiff, that's not a good thing. Just keep your body from getting stiff, or what they call aging, in my opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and get that neck. One side, front side, other side, stiff on this side. And pay attention to your body. Start paying attention to your body, see where you stiff at, see where you achy at, and start thinking about what you could do to correct that. All right. Now we're gonna go to the next part of our meetup where we talk about, we're not talking, we doing our lymph nodes. So you can look up on social media and see why it's important to do these lymph nodes. But let's start here. Spot hands. And let's go 9 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Behind the ears. 1. It's important for our lymph nodes to be clear. All right, here we go. On the collarbone, right here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shout out to Yaki, Dr. Yakai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chest area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Abdomen 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down, really get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Up 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Other side 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It feel good over here for me. I had some discomfort last week. I don't feel it no more. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your groin area, go ahead, get in there for your lymph nodes in between your groin. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Behind the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah. All right, now we got to go through and tap everything. We get to go through and tap everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Behind the kneecaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go ahead, get that circulation, get that blood pumping. Monks do this. Here we go. Clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now they say that the calves is your second heart. Actually pump the blood. Let's go ahead and do a tippy toes hop 30 times. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right, cool. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? All right. So on this part of the meetup, talk about our goals. Not just any goals. Talking about health, and wealth here. All right. So what's your goal when it comes to your health? Like how you want to look, how you want to feel, how you want your cells to be. What intentionally are you gonna do to get your body and get your health in the way that you picture yourself or you want to be? All right, it's time to talk about it. At least write it down. Let me know in the comment section what's one thing that you would do that's gonna domino into that intentional health that you desire. All right, what's one thing that you're gonna do? I know I'm gonna get better sleep, and get better rest personally. I want my 8 pack back. I told you that yesterday. So I'm gonna work on ways after I finish this pizza off and be more intentional on buying the foods that's gonna keep me sustained inside my refrigerator that's less fat provoking. So that's my intention. That's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I eat the last of this pizza, I'm gonna be intentionally cooking more foods that will keep me slim. I actually gonna incorporate also uh, more cardio. So looking to get either my other treadmill from the crib over here in the basement or somewhere else, or clear out the space in my garage because I got a treadmill in there that I need to dust off. Got hella cobwebs. So I'm gonna work something out like that. All right. Wealth side. That's the other thing we talk about. On the wealth side, what's something that's gonna get you the next level of wealth? I got some stuff cooking behind the scenes. You don't have to necessarily share in the comment section. Just let me know that you did it. But I got some stuff cooking behind the scenes that's gonna give me some more passive income streams. So I'm working on that behind the scenes. But yeah, make sure you're doing that because it ain't about me. It's about you. Like what you said you want to be, what you want to do in life, what you want to accomplish. It's about your goals. Nobody, like we were saying earlier, like our parents can tell us to go to sleep and to make sure we're in the bed, but is we actually doing it? Are you actually going to do it? It's up to you. All right. But if you need some people, a community that's gonna hold you accountable, look for us in the Facebook Best Self community. Look us up on the search engine and hop on in, and we can do our best to love on you and hold you accountable and all that good stuff. All right. So for everybody that's on, just stay on the laugh. Yeah, if you're here on the Zoom, stay on. But everybody else, we're gonna, as always, stay focused, learn something all the time.